Thanks for joining us for another episode of Boom and Bust. I'm your host, Tony Clement, here at the News Forum, where all voices matter. Alexander Harmsen joins us today. He is an experienced tech entrepreneur and CEO. Most recently, he's launched PortfolioPilot.com, a financial advisory platform. Welcome to Boom and Bust.
Very happy to be here, Tony.
I guess the first thing is tell us more about Portfolio Pilot. How does it help investors?
Great question. Great lead in. Very high level. We have built an AI financial advisor that helps to give personalized financial advice to individuals like me and you. Going back a number of years ago, I exited my previous AI startup and started talking to financial advisors, wealth managers. Just didn't quite fit. I felt like I was talking to more salespeople than I was talking to financial experts. It felt like all of the people I encountered were trying to put me into fairly standard 60-40, 80-20 portfolios, maybe personalized just to my risk preference. And so the idea of getting actual, truly tailored financial advice to my situation, whether that be taxes or estate planning or individual investment advice, felt like something that seemed like it might be possible. And now, 2.5 years later, we have an actual financial advisor that you can use and sign up for and starts asking you questions. And the more you use it, the more personalized it gets for you.
Yeah, so let's dive into that a little bit more. So how does it work with AI to sort of transform advisory services, as you're suggesting?
Obviously, there's been a lot of talk about AI and people using ChatGPT and other models, and it started to get embedded into every facet of our lives. We like to think of this as more hybrid AI,
okay.
And so there's a certain amount of regulatory approval that we've gotten, or regulatory. We've been registered with the SEC in the US. We want to make sure that we can have some sort of audit trail for the actual advice that we give. We want to make sure that the system isn't hallucinating and needs to have real-time financial data and updates. And so it's not like we've just built a wrapper around these ChatGPT models that are out there. When we say AI, when we think about a hybrid AI, we're really combining traditional financial models, everything from CAPM models to dynamic factor models, similar to what the Fed and other central banks around the world use to set interest rates and model out employment. We take these more traditional Wall Street type financial models, and then we connect them through to these more modern AI models. And that's some of these large language models that you might see with ChatGPT, but it's also using more advanced machine learning models for statistical forecasting or regressions, thinking about how it all connects together. And we use it from everything from the forecasting itself to even just importing your portfolio. You can connect your brokerage account or your RRSP or your 401ks directly into the platform. Or you could simply just copy and paste what's on your screen, and the AI will import it into Portfolio Pilot in the right way, in the right format for the system to actually use properly. And so part of it is about just making it easier to use, and then using these traditional financial models to set guardrails to make sure that it doesn't return anything crazy.
Yeah, I just want to get, we've got about a minute left before the break, but at least start on the discussion about how does the oversight work on this? So you're saying it's a mixed system with AI and humans, I guess. So tell us a little bit more about the interplay there.
We think about it like guardrails. And so, if you think about the traditional financial models, if you think about volatility and risk and macro sensitivities and how everything in a portfolio actually fits together, we use sort of traditional efficient frontier optimizers. You think about all of those as guardrails for an AI system like this. And then there's extra nuance and personalization and extra settings and easier ways to filter things and summarize. That's where we use the AI. That's where we use the machine learning.
Right.
And so the idea is that that whole system comes together in a way that, is actually useful to you and correct.
We're going to take a brief break, Alex. We'll be back at you after these messages. Please stay with us.